Hello, many thanks for joining us here on Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo. Coming up, National Petroleum Authority says a safety audit conducted in April this year revealed that a gas station involved in last Saturday's explosion did not meet the safety standards. We have the details of this and many more coming up shortly. Stay with us. Straight into our first story, and the National Petroleum Authority, NPA, has revealed that the gas station that was involved in the Atomic Junction blast did not meet the required standard in operating same. There was a massive gas explosion on Saturday at the MANSCO Gas filling station at Atomic Junction near Medina, which claimed 7 lives and injured 132 others. According to the NPA, it was part of some 7 LPG plants that were identified by the authority in the Greater Accra region as operating below standard. Speaking to Citi News Daily, the acting chief executive of NPA, Hassan Tampoli, said the 7 in April this year were ordered to put in place the necessary measures to meet the standards. Subsequently, letters were written to them in July to adhere to the safety standards and report to the authority by September 4, but they failed to comply with this directive. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Energy says the NPA will employ 200 safety auditors to ensure safety standards at various fuel and gas stations across the country. According to the ministry, this will ensure that all safety and health standards at fuel stations are adhered to. Speaking to the media on the sidelines of an event to inaugurate the new board of the Ghana National Gas Company Limited, Sector Minister Boakye Ejako said the safety auditors will also make sure all safety equipments are in place. Let's still stay on this story because the Ghana National Fire Service has dismissed reports that the Atomic Junction explosion was ignited by fire from a kebab seller. Even before the fire service will conclude its investigations into the cause of the explosion, there have been reports that the kebab seller who lit a fire when the gas was being offloaded might have caused the explosion. Speaking to Citi News Daily, however, the Deputy Public Relations Officer of the Ghana National Fire Service, Prince Billy Anaglate, said the analysis of how the fire started is not tenable. Meanwhile, 24 people who sustained various degrees of injury in the explosion are on admission at the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, formerly known as the Ridge Hospital. 7 of the victims are in the intensive care unit, while the 17 others are at the Benz unit. 2 of those on admission were treated and discharged yesterday. At the 37 military hospital, a reporter indicates that out of the 40 who were on admission, 19 people have been discharged. In a related development, scores of students at the University of Professional Studies, Accra, UPSA, today staged a demonstration on campus against the siting of a fuel station close to the school. The students have been protesting the siting of the fuel station since January 2017, claiming that it poses a threat to their lives. They, however, ignited the protest today following the gas explosion that occurred at Atomic Junction on Saturday, killing 7 and injuring 132 others. The management of UPSA has backed the action of the students. According to the head of environmental safety at the UPSA, Maxwell Buaka, the top priority for the university's management was the safety of the students and that the Strategic Energies Limited cell station at the site threatens their safety. He said they have made several efforts through various stakeholders for the fuel station to be relocated, but authorities have failed to listen to them. Away from that story, scores of angry youth of Wassa Akropong in the Wassa Amenfi East district of the Western region have set up checkpoints on the Wassa Akropong High Street in search of Chinese nationals following the killing of a Ghanaian last Friday. There had been chaotic scenes last Friday after a 30-year-old Ghanaian, Nanabua, a lotto operator, was shot by a Chinese national after a dispute over services rendered by another resident who is a plumber. The youth are demanding prosecution of the Chinese national who carried out the dastardly act, as the police have so far made 4 arrests. But the arrests have done little to appease the irate youth who are bent on ensuring that Wassa Akropong is rid of all Chinese even after the intervention of the paramount chief of the Wassa Amenfi traditional area. Meanwhile, the police in Wassa Amenfi have transferred the docket for the Chinese national's arrest to the regional police headquarters in Sekondi. The district police commander for Wassa Amenfi East District, Superintendent Bright Boafo, who spoke to Citi News Daily, said even though the processes for justice has begun, the command cannot guarantee the safety of the properties of the relocated Chinese in the town. And that's how we wrap up today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo. Many thanks for your time. Do make a date with us same time tomorrow.